well to play a lot of CC. Now, Upset will be piloting the Ezreal himself. So this is a matchup we saw a lot of, back in spring when this Lucian plus Ezreal were very damaged mid to late.
Spy trying to get some control down here, but already the damage comes out. Glacial Bishop into the kill. The two-shot rush going to come out as well, but Vander blocks it with the Unbreakable. Abbedage stunned into the wall. Trick up towards the side as well. The Dragon will fall, and that goes over to Rogue. Abbedage is going to try and jump in, but you just need one shot from the concussive blows to lock him up. He's in the Shroud, jumps across onto Inspired, lands the Shuriken, jumps onto the back line.
Schalke keep going in, but he survives. Teleport from behind. That's going to be Prophet coming in on the flank. Ignar has his flash. He uses it, but he might be in trouble.
Prophet's going to try and pull him back, jumps forward, puts him into the realm of death, and drags him back to his demise. Trick in the middle of it all as well, and Ignar's still alive. Has the thick skin, upset from the side. Schalke collapse, all pincering in onto Rogue, and Rogue fall apart. 3 kills go down, add 1 more to the number.
But they have a very good control over this map. Again, with 3 pushing lanes at the moment, even though Abbedage is
Athens, I know I'll be there, Ender will be there, we'll all be there. It's going to be a joyous occasion, I am sure. The first tower falls, Schalke get it 16 minutes in. And they are about 2,000 gold ahead. Ignar comes in with the Abyssal Void towards the top side, but here's the TP.
Teleport behind Odoame. His last flank was menacing. He goes in again.
But Odo's already so low, he's not going to revive from the world. End of the current comes out, and Hiku takes him down. TP in by Prophet just to join the party. But already Abbedage caught out with the wind despite Upset jumping forward. Prophet on the front line. Abbedage jumping in, and now Rogue have to retreat back behind the tower. Death's Grasp doesn't land, but Abbedage so low. Prophet looking for the damage here as he can pop the Realm of Death.
Oh, Hiku wants it. Ignar to slow down without a flash. He should go down, buying that time with the Zhonyas. And Upset looks to turn.
Upset almost takes down his Splyce. Gets it, licks him in the back and takes him out, and here comes Trick. The rest of Schalke have realised they can take this fight. Trick jumping in. Death's Grasp pulls them both back. Look at the damage coming out. Abbedage ignited. He goes into the Twilight Shroud. Hiku takes the kill, and now Ignar's in for a wild of hurt as Prophet's on the chase. Hiku can jump forward once again.
Oh man, Hiku looking for the kills. He wanted to jump forward on towards Trick there, but he buys his time. He turns back around, and it's Rogue that come out on top.
What a fight in the top lane. 3 kills to 1 in favor of Rogue. They get the tower in the mid as Larson didn't even join.
Goes invisible underneath the tower. It's 3v1. There's no help on the way. Abbedage just pieces out, though he's totally fine because Hiku was tanking the tower and had to back away. And that means Schalke, even though they were caught out bottom lane, they get the damage down on mid or trying to knock it down.
Odo is in the realm of death as he pops the World Ender as well. Up towards the top side, Prophet trying to fight back. Odo's just going to use that movement speed to get away, but remember that Abyssal Voyage. We talked about it a moment ago. Upset's coming in, looking for the chase behind the tower.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-man dive, 4-man if Trick gets into the area. Prophet, no flash, he's going down.
He's got nowhere to go. He pulls Upset back, but Ignar's tanking up the tower. Now Rogue trying to answer in the mid lane.
Yeah, there's no one here to clear away the waves. Trick and Abbedage are on their way, but they have absolutely 0 wave clear. This should be a tower here for Rogue. That's honestly a pretty good trade.
Two-shot barrage coming out to try and clear the minions, but Vander blocks it. That's the mid lane tower gone. Abbedage stunned up. Could have popped the Unleashed Power. Tower falls in the top lane as well. Up for nothing there, and Schalke will take the Mountain Drake. Rogue say, okay, we'll take mid-prio, and then it's kind of worked out for them at times, but it hasn't been anywhere near as impactful as you would have liked it to be. Schalke got the first
smaller skirmishes and blowing up single targets.
Upset's going to walk across the ward here. Hiku's already popped the culling. The perfect execution's going to stun him. Abyssal Voyage comes in as well. Abbedage jumping onto the back line. The true shot barrage. Hiku taken out. That's actually Vander that falls first. Hiku Odo. Here comes Odo onto the back line. Inspired tries to turn on him straight away. Hiku trying to get the damage in, but Odo gets the reset, and now he's looking for more.
Odo once more. He's going to get the revive, and he might get Hiku. The Q gets canceled there, and Prophet very, very low. Trick gonna knock him down, and Abbedage is on the chase.
Yeah, Larson caught out with a Shuriken. 5,000 HP on the Baron. Schalke starting it. Redemption coming out as well. Trick quite low. Look at the damage from Larson here. Doesn't have the ult, but can't land the connection on the stun either. Vander stepping forward. Lucian in this game to justify that pick. Has the Maud had the impact on the game to justify that pick?
No,
I don't think so either. Part of it, of course, is Schalke.
Rogue spent 3 members up topside again to pick this call. He just stop doing it. It's not going to happen. They sacrificed their inhibitor tower almost all the way forward, and there it goes. It goes down. Every single lane is losing, and they can't make a move.
Realm of Death was used in the bottom lane as Prophet tries to catch onto Odoame. Hiku here as well, Vander on the way. Abyssal Voyage used, and immediately Ignar can just spit out Odoame if he needs. Can't quite get the devour off, but already the reset come out. Hiku on the back line, very low. Trick trying to come in as well. Abbedage coming in with the TP. Odoame on the front line. Inspired goes golden. Abbedage takes down Hiku, and now Schalke pushing forward.
Abbedage going deeper, goes on forward. Ignar underneath the tower. They're going to get it. It's a double kill for Abbedage.
Just clean him off the face of the rift. Schalke take down 5, lose none, and they are going to take this game pretty darn easily.
Yeah, 26 minutes on the clock. They still have 45 seconds of Baron, and Rogue do not have the timers themselves. This one is Schalke all the way.
The death timers are ticking for Rogue, but Schalke waited for their moment to strike, and they take down Rogue to go 4-3.
Just because you can buffer things
That's their first
like
rise!
Bash ult. All right, SK playing the rise, but also I think Tristana, when we look towards the later stage of the game, when
the bad back timer because of the way the wave was set, it's forced away. Now Selfmade has started up the Ocean Drake to try and mitigate some of that loss.
Yeah, and just very well played around that mid lane priority. We'll see if they get out with this Ocean Drake.
The Splyce are on their way. We've seen the Dragon fall already. Xerxes gonna jump in and smite it away. And now Humanoid flashing onto the backline, jumping in with the streamer slide. Dreams is low, looking for the flash across the wall, can get to the blast cone as well, but Kami chases him down. First blood.
they can stop the bleeding and not fall too far behind. I think the biggest concern for them actually top lane.
Oh, Chachi caught. Oh. Chachi goes down. The Realm Warp gets it.
It wasn't.
He was not aight.
Oh, Kami's going to jump in here, but Dreams spits Crown Shot out straight away. Glacial Fisher comes out as well as they look for the chase. Thick skin from Dreams will keep him alive for the moment, but he's solo. Kami jumping in. Buster Shot takes him out. Kami tanks up the tower. Crown Shot.
Worth it. We're going to get the tower advantage. I'm just going to back off. So great job from Chachi to play weak side.
Yeah, the big difference here is the speed at which Splyce can take this tower down bottom lane, because top lane tower will not be fully
A little bit in that lane. Sakurai picked the Rise in the top lane. He's done okay into that Karma matchup, but you have to think that SK, they went for this 1-3-1 comp, but didn't really band-aid their early game weaknesses.
Oh!
Tyrion flashes away from Humanoid. Abyssal Voyage coming in here from Dreams. The arrow won't land as Humanoid flashes away from it. As well.
And you can see the difference in just speed of willingness to make these plays. Splyce immediately make this happen up topside. SK have 3 members that could
Because of
easily...
how intelligent they are about the playbook League of Legends or the formula League of Legends they play. Trist is so good at moving.
Off of resets, group up to get pressure.
That's so disappointing that Selfmade couldn't get the kick there. So what SK are fishing for is they know that they need to break something here. They need to force a pick or some sort of fight, and because Splyce are just...
Times, and it goes down. And now the map is broken. Now Splyce move into the enemy jungle, put down vision to set up for a different area of the map, which they're just simply not going to be getting unless you can land some miracle play.
Selfmade,
You gotta be kidding me.
He does it as you say it, and Selfmade says...
Actually, that might have been their big play.
Well, we'll see. Maybe SK can take this top lane tower out of it. Sakurai trying to get away here. Long range route will not connect as he gets out with the Realm Warp. Waiting game.
I mean, personally, I feel that Splyce are probably very calm in comms right now. I have a feeling that
Forced away here. SK went to make the play. A bit of
Dreams
Voyage
spot
coming
side.
in. Dreams and Crown Shot. What on earth are you doing there? Literally feeding yourself into Splyce, and Splyce will eat you right up. Gobble in 2 kills. That's just SK look for it. It's Baron action. The Infernal Drake goes down towards the bottom side. That's a sack for Splyce. They'll get the upgrade from this, but the Baron's down to 2,000 HP already. SK trying to take it. They'll secure it just in time. Secured by Period. Now Humanoid sliding into the backline. Crown Shot's gonna go down. Splyce gonna be able to take all of these kills. They take down 2, and they're looking for the chase.
The rest of Splyce is on the way. Watch this flank from Kaba. He uses his bandit. He's getting ready to hop.
this is every man for himself. Get out alive, SK.
Can they do it though? Selfmade trying to jump onto Chachi. Period there as well. Dreams chasing down towards the bottom side. Chachi's gonna root up. Selfmade off towards the bottom side as Period's gonna fall as well.
There's one.
Splyce take
There's
4.
2.
They lose the Baron. They have 5 dragons though.
Last play with the rest of his team failed on
Guys,
him.
I'm getting out alive this time. You do you. But Splyce
AD and lethality. Lee Sin is on the hunt.
Selfmade jumping in, Sakurai there with a flash as well. The root, the catch, it's so good for SK. They take out Chachi. Humanoid here onto Selfmade, gonna slide in. Selfmade trying to survive, but he can't. Now it's Sakurai versus Humanoid in the 1v1. The arrow's coming down.
Humanoid buying time here as Sakurai jukes away from the arrow, but the rest of SK is not going to...
Kobe at 4 item Trists, level 15 as well, almost the longest range in the game.
Not going to be breaking the inhibitor towers just yet. Splyce will use this control, use this gold to once again reset. You know, pretty tame at the moment. They're not going to be making any of those moves, but ultimately that has to be the move for them without something to pull SK towards them.
Yeah, and this
Cersei there as well. SK just giving it up. They say, okay, Sakurai's going to push in bot. We're going to try and get Cryo mid, but you don't have to get Selfmade. Looking for the steal. Can't quite get there. He's got the GA, but he goes down and Cersei will secure the Baron. Abyssal Voyage shoots towards the bottom lane and the TP comes in as well.
Smite and the Baron fell so they could secure it, and then once they had the recall timer, like, it doesn't matter how bold SK are trying to be with these calls, looking for that cheeky Baron, looking to teleport and to try to...
Seems to be another one on the cards here.
Yeah, I mean, they're set up for it once again. With the Baron for another 2.5 minutes, with the top lane inhibitor down, they can push freely in towards the SK base. Remember, SK have no good ways to start off a team fight. They would have to be running face first into an Azir and a Braum, which is not an easy thing to do.
Face first, maybe all they have left, though. A miraculous play will need to come out of SK as Pyrian looking to go forward. Xerxes so tanky, though, already. The arrow connects, but it's only onto the Olaf, and that's not the target you want. Norscaven steps forward, and Splyce are looking for their second inhibitor.
Since Kabe's death in that mid lane, there's been great body blocking by Splyce, always making sure that Norscaven and Xerxes are standing in front of him. And even if that arrow does connect with him, you still have the QSS available for Kabe, so there's just not good targets anymore for Crown Shot.
This might just be a game that ends without a fight, because right now SK are giving up absolutely everything. There goes Selfie!
Mate jumps in, the Valkyrie comes out as well. Do they have the damage? They've got one, but one in return comes out from Splyce and Kabe. It's going on a rampage, jumping all over SK. There's nothing they can do against him. Xerxes secures another kill, and Splyce are looking for the ace as they chase Sacre onto his base.
Splyce absolutely smash SK Gaming. In 37 minutes, they have 6 dragons, they got the Baron, and they've got the Nexus.
A dominant performance by Splyce. They well and truly deserve their 3rd spot in the LEC.
The moment where we will know where all these picks are going. The Vladimir now locked in, believe set to go to the top side in the hands of Soaz, and a lot of team fighting power in the hands of Misfits.
Yeah, I like the idea. Out Wonder, you know, level 3, level 4, when Sejuani makes her way back towards the top side of the map, that's where Misfits will look to try and punish this player.
Oh, Caps! No Ignite, doesn't need it! Cold! Yanko.
How you doing, buddy?
Yankos versus the Creeps. But now the gank at the top lane, the Recton is back. Leader tries to buy a bit more time, but another one for Caps!
This replay is of that middle lane fight where it's a level 5 Caps to level 4 Leader. Leader has the minion wave, but you just can't take these fights. We knew this matchup was miserable. Not only
where you putting players, where you ganking, where are you running away from perks as fast as humanly possible. Nice jump out there. Gorilla now knocked back though. Yanko's on the way in. Abscond, abduct. We'll move in. Lot of damage. Is it going to be enough though? Gorilla burning low. The creeps are there. Perk's going to grab that one. Just walk away once again. G2 are dictating the pace of this game, and it seems like Misfits are not ready to play at that pace. Perk's going in.
casual 1v2. You know, no big deal.
And another kill. Yanko's kills Leader. I hate saying games are over, but it is very hard to come back from this.
Bye, Leader.
It's even more hard when you have all these great ultimates to steal. Yanko's gonna grab another kill. Leader dashes around, but just cannot ally,
so you don't get that.
Yeah, Yuumi could have also benefited from reducing perks. Now in trouble. Soaz going in. Vladimir damage, will it be enough? Moving through the fancy forward. Goes golden. Tries to buy a bit of time, but here comes the Sejuani. Here comes another TP. He's trying to go. He dodges behind the minion. Beautiful dodge on the Vladimir. And now the rest of the team is here. Welcome to the surprise party. But it's a surprise for Wonder. He manages to get 2-man knockup, and now Wonder's running for his life. It is Caps on the backside. He's done a ton of damage. Can we get a quick gold check, observers here? Yeah, that's kind of what I was scared of. That's 7,000 gold for the Renekton. At 13 minutes into the game. That's a Spear of Shojin complete when he goes back. Ooh. Thank you, observers.
He has over 2 times as much as Gorilla.
I mean, Gorilla's a
Over
support.
500 CS, maybe 3v1 Caps, but even then, I'm not sure.
Caps, Spear of Shojin. Dashes out to safety.
I don't think
Throw the ult. He's still alive. He's still alive. Caps goes down. Misfits find the shutdown. Caps caught overextending. Massive shutdown going into the back pocket of Gorilla. Yes! Now he will have so much gold. That's
and they only trade it for mid lane tier 2 tower.
All right. But that's important. I mean, you have to trade for something.
No,
right?
definitely,
At this point of the game. You do not get to dictate the pace of the game. You just have to find and take what you can get. This is definitely one of those games. Perks continuing to push forward. Of course, Blade of the Ring.
Should be fine, just keep on pushing.
If you can chain CC the Renekton until he dies, or stop him from auto-attacking you after he casts ult. G2 continuing to clear through. Leader going to grab a bit of solo gold here on the top side of the map. Farm, it will be a trade, tier 2 for tier 1. Sejuani ults. Yankos is now, I think, 0 for 1.
All right.
So he's winning the mini game, but not the real game. Soaz now in trouble. No flash this time around. We'll get a lot of immediate healing, but no movement speed. Already is just going to get walked down here. Caps will grab yet another kill. And the AK gold lead is maintained by G2. Now, Leader thinks he might have the advantage here in the 1v1. He is going to dash in. Ooh, double dash. Yanko's healing up though off the Kingmaker. He might not have enough time. Does go golden. Finds it for the team. Leader desperately wants to get back, but he can't. Denied in an instant. Baron getting lower and lower. Maxlor waiting, trying to find an opportunity in this pit. Will he be able to get a 2K dropping? They have vision in the pit. Can Maxlor do it? He dashes over. 12K, 1,000. Goes golden. Finds a bit of time to try to burst it down before he comes out. And that's what they needed. Misfits survive long enough to clear the creeps. Hansama doing what he can on the Sivir to make this happen. Maxlor now dashing out to safety. The extra distances are fading away. The snare will land. That's the final chapter. It might be Misfits final chapter 2. Hansama. So the burst goes in. He's going to look for a little bit more here. Locked up under the tower. He's going even out. Finds a bit more time. He does get the heal. The zoomies will come through. The double perk to the backside. He's in the midst of everything. Leader, can he get anything done? Will it be enough? Leader, the hero moment is here, but it will be too little, too late. The team will walk away, wonder with the perfect Zhonya's timing to find that kill.
G2 got tired of waiting around. Perkz just flashes right over that wall to get some extra kills. 4 members down now for Misfits. This will be at least 1 inhibitor for G2.
23 minutes into the game, G2 poised to end it. 9K gold lead. It's going to grow here as both towers and most likely both inhibitors will fall as well. 2 members strong.
There's no TP on Perkz, so Misfits, when they get these respawns up, they should be looking to force a fight. Now, they don't have the ultimates to make it happen, but it's their only chance.
Eyes on Maxwell doesn't have an ultimate. He doesn't have a flash either. The stolen rally buys a bit of time. On the hunt used. Hansam has to be careful about not stepping too far forward. Caps on the backside. So
that is some G2 bias.
They nerf Pike, but they buff hitboxes in that weird specific situation. Oh, right. All right. Ender. I had a point, and then we watched that replay like 6 times, and now I'm going to be honest, I've completely lost it. G2 on the cusp of winning the game. You saw in the last fight, it was very close, but G2's gold lead honestly paid off dividends as they were just able to outstat the opposition, even if they did make some fumbles under the tower. And of course, praise be to the luck of the giant Nautilus hitbox. Just 2 inhibitors. Misfits, they have their engage tool. Max Thor is the guy that you need to watch. Gorilla as well. Both ultis are up and available. They have to carry the flash forward into. They're going to kill Sun before he gets to push a button. Leader waiting on the backside, trying to buy a bit more time, but he has been locked up. He has been stunned. Wonder pulled in. Will not find anyone except for Gorilla. Not the target that he wanted, but it does not matter. Leader is dead. The Misfits bot lane are the only 2 left standing. Scratch that. It is Hansama versus all of G2 Esports, and he does not stand a chance. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. It might have been decided in minute 3. It might have been decided in minute 5, but it is definitely going to be decided here at 26 minutes as G2 play with their food a little bit.
The fountain, baby.
And they're going to end the game just like that. Gonna have to see what the option will be, but the Ashe is now locked in. That means we're gonna see a Vayne in the top lane and a Zir in the mid lane, and now the Ashe TK bottom lane. This feels like
advantage that they can have in early levels as Xayah and Rakan with those steroids.
And the level 2 is actually coming in at the same time. Mystique's overstayed his welcome. OG getting that early lane control is going to matter so much. Flash has already been forced. Mithy continuing to step forward. Patrick looking to slow him down. Just walking him down on the Ashe. First blood already. It was not supposed to be the point of action, but already.
Play style pattern. You know, it's no longer, I'll hold it.
Flash forward. Patrick potentially going to be in trouble here. The knockup will connect. Quick kill. Huge happening outside of bot lane. And that Vayne continues to get further and further ahead, but that's not going to matter right now. Kadril getting caught out here, using the ultimate, trying to run for his life. Mystiques can look to buy a bit of time. Ulti comes out. 3-man connects. Jeskla. His ulti can try to block a little bit more damage. Pulling back. Mickey in the midst of everything. He does manage to take down Mithy. That's a lot of damage coming in for the Corki. Patrick now caught out in no man's land. The flash forward. Gatling gunning him down, but cannot find him. Mystiques is going to take down Nukeduck. Excel explode into this game.
But Excel immediately knew, okay, we can contest on Cold's blue buff. We know he doesn't have it. We know that he expended resources to cover his bot lane instead of doing his jungle. So excellent read from Excel.
And honestly,
but if they keep trying to hide, expect moving this Mordekaiser, letting him farm out the mid lane, they're just trying to find free gold to get him away from
early
this
game. But Excel are starting to become a team where I think you have to respect what they bring to the table in the early game, and Nukeduck may not have respected it, is just barely going to make it out with his life, but will lose the mid lane tower.
Yeah, lost.
OG though will get a Cloud Drake though, so that's like a consolation prize.
It's yeah, it's table specs.
Death Realm. Tower's still there, but Alfari's just gonna walk away. And that was building now towards the Blade of the Rune King, so only become a more terrifying duelist, and you know, all that armor, incredibly terrifying champions to play against.
And I think it makes up for the fact that the Mordekaiser hasn't had the best first 21 minutes of this game, because you do what?
Mickey, dash forward, dash out. Yeah, he's dead. All right, Mickey, that one's going to be a little bit questionable. Shut down for Origen. A good play.
It was just very bizarre.
And now Kadril, they're looking for the flank. Expect is here on the backside as well. Patrick is going to be locked up. This is why you do not pick the Ashe for the Mordekaiser. Here comes the R, locked in the Death Realm, running for his life, but actually is able to slow him. Actually is able to walk away. A lot of damage, huge chunk coming in. A few more autos. Is he going to be able to get him? Death Realm will fade away soon. It'll just be Nukeduck and Expect, but no, the Ashe goes down in the Death Realm. The stats now belong to Expect, and Mystiques and Kadril looking for the chase. Kadril now in trouble though. Nukeduck is going to get knocked up. A lot of immediate damage. The ulti will find the kill. Mystiques coming back as Jeskla now free firing. Feathers fly, but will not connect in the end to find the snare, and OG will walk away, but a big fight.
And only
one more time. Remember, he's unstoppable in the package, so can just ult a fight. They know that they have the advantage. 6K and dropping Colt's going to take a miracle steal here. Are they going to move out of the pit? Mordekaiser can just ult him to stop him from contesting the Baron. If he just ults Cold, he cannot contest. They will back away. He does ult Cold. and the teams are going to retreat. Excel will grab the Baron uncontested. Now Mari, meanwhile, still pushing on the bottom side. Expect will be the sacrificial more to make sure the team can make it out alive. What else can OG get before this Baron turns against them?
Just a moment of silence for Expect. He did his job. He knew exactly what had to happen, and he made sure that it did. And he turned, he opened up his arms. He's like, take me. I have done everything I came to do.
Moment here for, oh no, Expect.
Wait, look at Mystiques.
Here we go. Auto, auto, auto. Oop, goes golden. Tries to buy time. What else can he do?
Here comes Corki.
Not going to matter too much. Don't think he's going to use it. It's just going to die.
Arrow.
Arrow. That was cheeky and unnecessary, Patrick. But here comes Mystiques on the side looking for the Pank. There's no Tahm Kench in sight. They're going for the follow-up CC. Tahm Kench trying to come in, but Patrick, can he get him out? No! The Ignite ticking and taking him down. Excel now looking to break the tier 2 tower. May look for even a little bit more. Cage stepping forward. Will get stunned up. Will get locked up. But the tower will not find a kill in this exchange. Excel barreling down the mid lane on the poise of finding their first win up against Origen.
That's another massive mistake from Origen, and this time at the helm of Patrick. Mystique was standing on that control word for about 30 seconds. He was looking for the...
Zyra Khan looking incredible for this duo, and after what was a very, honestly, unfortunate start to this lane phase. Has double stopwatch. Death Realm comes out. Tries to buy a bit more time, goes golden, can go golden again. Mickey on the way in, tries to get a bit more damage. That's the double stopwatch. Alfari now in trouble with so much damage on the Corki there. Oh, big autos, burning, ticking, that's it. Red buff, the shutdown onto the Vayne. Huge disaster. OG has to be ready and willing to fight a 4v5. Death Realm not available. Could find his hero moment. Back on the flank. Does manage to find it. Big engage coming in, but Kadra already almost dead. Nukeduck gonna try to look to pick someone off. Jessica now in trouble. Has to respect the engage potential. Nukeduck, will he get dueled out here? XL now looking to collapse, but Mickey caught over the wall. Finally, the Valkyrie cooldown is up and available. Expect now pulling back. The arrow connects this time. May see something else. The moving forward for Mystiques. Mickey now pulling back. Retreating to the Baron Pit. Needs to make it out of this one. You cannot get away from this Ashe. Vayne coming on the backside as well. Disaster now starting to strike. OG take momentum.
And just a slight overstep. The fact that Mickey had to burn his flash right there meant that as soon as he was picked out, that there wasn't going to be any follow-up from him. So the Corki goes down, the teleport comes out from
Mystiques on the back end of the pit. Expect will shortly be able to get the jungler out of the equation. Alfari will not let it happen. Chasing down Expect right now. There is no hope for the Mordekaiser to get out of this one. All too easy in the 1v1. Expect taken down. Now a true 50-50 if they want to try to take the smite, but they will not get the chance. Kadra will have to walk away, and OG will grab the Baron.
3 sides.
Waddle away, little Corgi. Yeah, nothing you can do. Mickey, all but dead. Might be able to get some good damage down. The cleanse comes out, but will not be enough. QSS cannot respect the moment. Cold can throw the ulti anytime. Of course, on cooldown this time around. Kadra now in trouble, though. Oh, he's just going to get walked down. The slow is there, but it is not enough. Olaf has fallen off, and it is Azir's time to shine.
I was looking at the top side, so I'm actually really curious how Nukeduck saw Kadra. Maybe he was clearing a ward. I'd love to see what happened in the replay there.
Take a look at it one more time when we get the chance. If we get the chance, might have some more action here as Jessica, the lone wave clearer bot in the mid lane. Expect here as well, and sadly now that Excel are falling behind, the Mordekaiser was a lot more of a liability than he was in the past exchanges. Will miss on the Death's Grasp, and now Patrick is going to be able to break this tower. Stepping forward, one more auto will do it. Siege Minion going to grab it in the end. Potentially 2 inhibitors could get exposed here if they want to push through mid as well. 1 minute and 10 seconds left on Origen's Baron buff.
It's also the issue that who does Expect actually target? No matter who he grabs, there's always another damage threat on Origen's composition.
Absolutely. Do you just limit maybe the taunt games like this live in person? And that's the opportunity. The potential just to cut down this Baron with the Warmock as well. Cold is going to heal up right away. Nukeduck now backing off. We have to assume running away from the Sand Soldiers as fast as he can.
I think Mystiques needs to take his moment right about now.
He's going to try to fish for the engage. Looking forward. He's looking to find Cold. Lockup is there. A lot of immediate damage going down on the Cold. How much can they get here? They take him down, but meanwhile on the bottom side, the Vayne is starting to pressure in. Nukeduck is going to start to push in on the top side. Inhibitor will start to move down to the fight. Jessica flashing forward is a big, aggressive move. Mystiques will give his life for it. Jessica now locked up. Will get the ulti out, but it's going to be too little too late. Take him down in an instant. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Alfari pushing through, trying to get a bit of damage. Locked out of the fight now, but the Tahm Kench is here as well. It's going to be 3 quick inhibitors picked up by OG. They don't even want the 3rd inhibitor. They want to end the game. They found their team fight win. Mystiques had to take the moment, but it will not work out in the end. Mickey getting burned down. OG are simply too strong. They will move up to 4-3, and a good early game for Excel is simply not enough to find a win over this OG lineup. In the LEC, and then almost just as quickly dipped off. And not a champion that we've seen all day. Will now be locked in for Cabo. Have to assume he knew he was going toe-to-toe with the Karma. Feels pretty
Spidey senses are tingling. He's not.
There's a ward in the bush too.
Oh,
Mowgli
he
now
is.
gonna
He's
go
greedy.
forward. I don't know if he can make his way out of this one. Where is he going to flash? Flash up to safety. The snare has connected. Now retreating to Lee Sin. Broxa ready to come over the wall at a moment's notice. Can they turn this one back? The Sonic Wave misses. That's going to be absolutely massive. There'll be immediate flash forward. Can they get it? Mowgli burning down. That's first blood. Combo's going to get one. Can he get two? Broxa needs to find a way out. Checking in his inventory. No wards left for him. But he might just have enough damage to burn him down. Sonic Wave is going to be huge here. We hold for just a brief moment. Oh, double kill. Given how much Brox has been able to get. Has been making good plays. Brox, though, looking for a play of his own. He's just going to get the kick back. Can expect the snare to come through in a second, try to lock him up. Big equalizer, but it will not be enough. A lot of damage coming in from Brox, and now he's on a killing spree to kick off a game. 1K gold advantage, just short of it, actually, for Fnatic. Vitality. We'll grab the first cloud. Time to see what their mid-game plays are going to look like, because Hylissang is committed. This is the most Hylissang play I've seen since Rift Rivals. Zuke stepping forward, there's Hylissang in the midst of everything.
Oh, he got him!
Flashes into melee range to stop anything from happening. Making sure Zuke can't get out, but he dashes to safety. The shield is there. Mowgli needs to go in. Can they body block? They're going to stop it. He lives! But Jizuke makes it out alive. I cannot believe it. Keeps... Doesn't even have the flash.
Oh, no.
No, no.
No!
Okay. Dominating this lane too, getting blasted in
You wanted to
trades.
see that Dragon Rage?
Here we go, the blast! Oh! He hits him with the kick punch. You can't do that. Now the engage on the bottom side, though. Mowgli is coming down. Hylissang has been caught out and is now killed. Eyes on Mowgli, the flash forward. The Cataclysm locks him in the arena, says, how about a little bit of a duel? Is going to grab the kill. And
Tempo play from Vitality.
got to hold that thought, though. Mowgli coming through. Jizuke trying to get some damage over the wall. The flash over from Jizuke. A lot of good damage coming down. Eyes on the Sonic Wave, though. Walks, so where is he going to go? Stepping forward into Jizuke. He's going to be able to at least grab one. Jackal tries to save the day, but it's not going to be enough.
He's
now
down.
The final chapter coming out. Broxa, the shutdown, goes through for Mowgli. Bubba will fire on the backside, but it will not matter as Attila is able to break a tower. They're now trying to trade back.
Oh! He's out!
Now Fnatic getting a lot of turret plates, but a lot of the gold being funneled into Attila on the side of Vitality.
I mean, I think just the issue is that kind of in the last
Sonic
big...
Wave, and will do so. That's going to give him his life. And Cabo left alone in the tower. Final chapter now coming in. There looks like they're going to be in trouble. Hylissang has taken out Jizuke, and it's Jack Troll all on his lonesome, leaping back to Attila, but there are 3 members strong for Fnatic in the mid lane. He's just going to have to retreat.
Just didn't respect the damage and the engage potential there from Fnatic to walk up to the tower. Jizuke, that one is going to hurt.
And Jack Troll immediately using the exhaust.
It will make his burst damage really hard, but also, like, he gets his Conqueror
here we go.
stacked, and he just slaps you to death.
Yep, now Broxa somehow did not get knocked up there. The kick comes out, waiting for the Sonic Wave. Is he going to go back in? He might. He's thinking about it. It's on the cat. Is he going to go for a little bit more? Hylissang, oh my god, what a beautiful engage now coming through. Can they turn it? Vitality trying to get something done. Mowgli on the backside. Broxa taken down. Attila is still alive. Can they retreat? Jack Troll jumping back in, but the cat is next on the menu, and Nemesis wants to take. He's going to get it taken out in the end. What a beautiful fight for this team and the rest of the team. Good contributors overall. Broxa, a threat that just has to be respected. Mowgli doesn't get to play team fights because Lee Sin just stops him.
Also looks great at skirmishing. And, you know, that's easy for this game when you have a Lee Sin that is 5-2. Obviously, skirmishes are going to... What, immediately teleports? Yep. Good night.
Goes in. Jizuke. He's just going to walk around the wall. He's getting faster. He's knocked up, and he's knocked out. Jizuke spell, no matter how many times you nerf it, still looks great. Now they're going to be able to break tier 2, just barely. The Fnatic
Gold comes in.
Yep.
It'll be the back. There it comes. And then it's a map reset. Get all of the waves pushed forward. You took the ocean. Fnatic can actually continue to approach and disengage from this Baron because of their mobility to get on and off of it.
Ooh, Attila's dodged so many knockups. Hit Mowgli going forward. Jizuke flashing forward in the team. I don't know if he has enough damage. Oh, no! He saw the picture-perfect play. He hits the 4-man ult, but he doesn't have the damage. The snipe is there. Nemesis will find yet another kill, and he is on the hunt. Wants for a little bit more. He's just going to Valk over, trying to burn down Attila. Maybe he can burn down himself, though. Cabo trying to fire back. Reckless backs him up, though. Flashes over the wall. Can't just pull the feathers back when he wants to get the fight kicked off. Feathers fly, will not be pulled back, and that is it. Vitality are completely routed in their own base. Fnatic gonna have to wait for a creep wave here to get anything done, but luckily Bwipo has brought it in for them, and they could just end the game.
Just a dominating performance. It started with Broxa. It carried over to all of his lanes. Everyone picked up their duty, and Fnatic are just going to roll Vitality over.
And with this potential victory, Fnatic may just remain undefeated in the LEC. Can't call it a sure thing yet, as the game is not over. Vitality will have enough time. Jizuke died early enough to respawn. Fnatic will be forced to retreat. But
this is the desperation.
He wanted us.
Oh, Jizuke's running up mid. I'm here, guys.
Never mind. That's going to be it, folks. If they want to end the game, they can. The Yumi play was a little bit of an overextend. Fnatic remain undefeated.
on the screen in a moment, but what I want to do is talk about Splyce, because the discussion that you're going to start hearing on broadcast a lot more is Splyce the third best team in Europe above Origen, Andre?
I think absolutely, definitely not. Not even close.
But the standings never lie.
Yeah.
Look, it's there,
Yeah,
statistically. So defend your case.
okay.
Absolutely, definitely not. Tell me why.
I think that Splyce will get absolutely murdered against us on a best of 5, and we had a really unlucky game where we wanted to use or to put him in the pavement in some situations, and that backfired. And Splyce is a team that, if they get a lead, they are really good at like conserving that lead and even exploring that lead forward in a slow way most of the times. Even today, like they had a really good lead today. They had an outscaling comp, and it was still not that easy for them to actually close out the game. But at the same time, I just think and I feel and I have to be that way, that we are better than Splyce, and in the best of 5, we will definitely prove it.
Jonas?
Well, I agree completely that we will at least go into a best of 5 with the expectation that we'll win. But right now, with the level that we show, at least in here in LEC, the games, I think we can't really say that we are just better than Splyce, because we haven't shown it. So it's always so easy to say like, we're playing so well at scrims, we are playing well, but if we don't show it, it doesn't really matter anything. So
I'll still say
I'll be open-minded and say that for now I think the standings tell that they're better than us, but I think if we are honest about it, when it comes to a best of 5, I will be surprised if we lose.
No one asked you about the standings. The question is,
who is the
in
third
your
best team?
opinion, are we better than Splyce or not? In your opinion. No one
I love this, by the way. Andre's taking this over. So, Cold, the question was posed. In your opinion, is Origen better than Splyce?
Well, I did answer the question.
Yeah, okay. And his answer, Andre, much to your disappointment, is that the standings don't lie and Splyce are the better team. That's what I'm hearing officially from Cold.
Oh, no.
We're going to add this to our pregame next week.
Do you want to change your answer?
And the reason why, you guys looked like you were going to lose to XL today.
Yeah,
okay.
But there's a big difference, though. There's a very big difference. It's because, so today, I felt like...
So did Fnatic last week, by the way.
Very fair, yes. XL are surprising in the early game.
My coach didn't want to draft like the best possibilities that we had. So he gave us like a hard time. And then